Hey
Hey
guys,
guys,
welcome
welcome back
back
to
to BSFR.
podcast. Yay!
Yippee!
Second podcast. So happy.
Episode 2. The topic today is expectations when we turn 18.
18. Yeah.
Things get so different.
Yeah.
We enter adulthood.
Because we turned 18. Actually, I turned 18 last year. And she's 19.
You don't have to say that.
Why did you scream?
Sorry, oops.
It's okay. At least they know, like, a 19-year-old is giving advice. Like, imagine if they
Whatever.
Yeah, imagine if we're 17 and we're saying, "Oh, things you should know when you're 18." Like, we're confirming that we passed 18
Yeah,
and that I just turned 18. So,
last November.
yeah. Yeah, we're the same year, just she's January.
Yeah,
So she
so
turned 19 first
first
before
and
me.
then.
We don't have so much to say because we just went in. Like, we're not that professionals. We're not like 30 years old where we can say so many things about adulthood.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that. It's just,
We just want to give you heads up
yeah, heads
lang.
up, perspectives again.
Yeah.
So, what do we start off with, my questions, or actually let's talk about what happened when we turned 18.
You start first.
Okay, well, even though your birthday came first before.
Because you just started. Well,
Okay.
I experienced
Well,
before.
because we're Filipinos, we have this thing called debut,
Mm-hmm.
and I think in Spanish they have the same thing, but they call it quinceañera, something like that.
What is.
Or maybe that's for 15, I don't know, but it's something. It's a special occasion to girls, ladies who turn 18, the debut that we celebrate like Filipinos. It's like a huge deal,
Mm-hmm.
apparently. And many of because my birth month is almost the end of the year, so many of my friends has done debut to the
Mm-hmm.
point where I kind of got tired of it. No, I love debut. It's just I kind of got tired of it because of the practices, this and that.
Yum.
And then because on my birth month, I had like two friends who had birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have time for mine. And either way, I was thinking of like a go out type, like
Yeah.
vacation. Maybe go island, maybe go like with my closest friends, not like with uh,
Random people.
people who I don't have contact for like how many months.
For the.
I mean, I don't have a problem because I never like it didn't end in a bad way. It's
Yeah.
just we have our own lives, so we just stop talking. But if I want to reach out to them, it's fine. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
think we would
fine.
talk casually. It won't be a big deal. But I personally I chose to just celebrate it with the people I'm close with
Mm-hmm.
or I treasure in a way or who had like an impact in my life.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think the expectation of like my what I had in my head is like, oh, it's a big birth.
Thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a big thing, but I think it's a big thing when you're in a good circle.
Yeah. Of people.
Yeah, because if you imagine celebrating your birthday with so many people, but you're not that close with them, so it feels like you're empty in a
Mm-hmm.
way because it's not your people, it's just people.
People your parents made friends with, or.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it can also be like random titas, aunts,
Yeah.
or uncles. There's the movie Dora,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
the the
The live
yeah, the
action.
live action one. The When Dora went to the city, she said something to her grandma, like a quote, and it's like, I liked it. It said, when she was in the jungle, she was alone, but
Mm-hmm.
she never felt lonely.
Yeah.
And when she went to the city and she was around with many people, is where she felt lonely.
Yeah. Overwhelmed.
Yeah, it's not really. It's like the thought that you're surrounded with people but you're alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when you guys plan for your birthday, it doesn't matter how are you gonna celebrate it. It matters who will be
Around
around
you.
you on your day, like to celebrate for you and not just the occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. That's my birthday. Sorry. What about yours?
Mine is like the casual birthday,
Which is
18th
fun. It
birthday.
was fun.
It was actually
Yeah.
fun because it was last minute.
Last minute
Yeah,
plan.
last minute plan.
Oh
I
my
wasn't
god.
actually gonna celebrate it that in like
Like the
that
do
bonga bonga.
extravagant.
Yeah,
Oh
extravagant.
yeah.
And I was gonna at first because I wanted to hear our friend who is in a band to play at
Oh
my
yeah.
birthday. So my dad was like suggesting if we should buy a venue for me to
Rent. Yeah.
rent so they could have a space for
The band.
the band,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And we did. I didn't expect that. But the thing is the band couldn't because
Yeah.
they're busy
They had
and
plans. Yeah.
they had plans and programs
And there
to
was
attend.
another person who had a birthday in your month as well, and they had to practice for that birthday. That's
Ah,
why.
yeah, there was one person
Yeah.
which is their friend, so I
Yeah.
understand. So we just stayed with the venue without the band.
Yeah. But me and that friend, we just sang on her birthday live.
Yeah,
Yeah. That
which is
was so
I'm
special.
thankful also. And then while we're at it, one of my friends like you guys suggested to do a dance, a group
Yeah.
dance.
And at first it was supposed to be a pop, like a hip hop dance at first. Like
Hmm.
only the girls
The
at
girls
first.
only, yeah.
But then
But then we thought of doing a dance which is called what again?
it's cotillion. Basically,
Yeah.
it's like if you know those movies where there's princesses and prince, they have like a
Yeah.
dance ball type
Dance ball,
thing. Yeah,
yeah.
it's like that.
And we did, and it took like a week or 2 weeks. I
A
don't
week, I
remember.
think. It was last minute, that's
Yeah, last
why.
minute, but it turned out so well. I
Yeah,
could,
I loved it. I love the confetti.
yeah, the confetti was unexpected. Yeah, let's leave that. At first, we were struggling to find time, place where to practice.
Practice.
So I was kind of struggling.
And we had exam
Yeah.
the day before her birthday.
Yeah, the day before my birthday, which is everything was so stressful, even
Yeah.
towards them who tried to help me, which is I'm very thankful because they put time and effort to do all of those.
Me personally, I enjoyed it. I was only stressed. No offense to the guys. Because at some point they didn't seem like, and like they seem like they're forced, and I don't like teaching people who are like forced to
Forced,
do
yeah.
something. But it's okay because boys don't always do ball dances. Mostly in Greece, it's not normal. If you were in Filipino school, it's fine.
Yeah, it's
It's
fine.
normal because they always have like dance competitions and stuff.
Like everything is last minute plans, so we were in a hurry
Hmm.
to finish everything.
Hmm.
And fortunately, we finished on time.
Yeah.
And it turned out all so well.
Well,
It
yeah.
turned out the way we planned it. The people who helped me, oh my god, I appreciate them so
Mm.
much. Because I took most of their time to my debut.
To celebrate your special day naman.
Yeah,
So.
for real. Even buying my dress, we
Oh
were
my gosh,
struggling
yeah,
to
I
find.
remember.
It cost a lot, of course, it
Oh my
does.
days. It's like above
Yeah, sa baba.
a dress that she's not gonna wear.
Yeah, for just one day.
One event.
It was not worth it, but the time
But yeah, for your
was
birthday, yeah.
very worth it.
And then
The
because
moment.
we had to practice cotillion, which is the ball dance thingy,
Yeah.
we didn't have a location to
I was
practice.
gonna say that. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
And so we had to ask the venue that we're gonna rent for your
The
birthday.
person,
Yeah,
yeah.
we asked her if we could practice. At first, like the first few practices, she was fine. And then towards the end, she kind of didn't want us to do anymore.
Yeah.
But we really needed it. Like, because 3 hours is 350.
Yeah.
And
And
imagine,
it's supposed to be for one day. We're not
yeah,
supposed
keep
to,
renting it every
yeah,
day. But like, we
renting it.
need it because it's last minute.
Yeah, it's last minute and we don't know where. Plus,
It
it's
was,
cold.
yeah, it was kind of
It's like winter. So we couldn't really practice
on the court. Yeah.
outdoors. You guys are probably wondering why it's black screen right now. Well, I'm here to mention that the rest of this video starts having technical difficulties, and I'm here to warn everyone that some voices are too loud or too low. That's it.
And yeah, we cannot pay 350
50.
for a practice.
Exactly. I can see through her face that she didn't agree on us practicing every day, but we did every day, which is, I'm sorry, but she let us in the end. Yeah, that was my story for my birthday, and yeah, everything turned out well.
Yeah. Okay, now let's start with the questions. Actually, no, let's start with the polls because everyone participated this time. Like many people participated, so I made a poll for everyone, and so many people participated. So cute! I'm so happy. The first question is which one? Oh my gosh, I need your opinion because I saw your vote, and I'm like, why did you pick this one?
What?
But
Which
like
one?
it's ahead, not yet. Which one? Which one? Yeah, which one was harder after turning 18? Managing money or finding direction in life?
Finding direction in life. Because by the time you turn 18, it's like all the responsibility now is on you because you've entered adulthood. So you're kind of confused what to do at first because you're finding career, right? And finding a career needs like a passion, right? So you have to always seek for it, like seek and find what you really want in life. So that's my answer.
Oh yeah, 70% answered that finding direction in life. But I chose managing money because okay, look, finding direction in life is true because everyone's
Mm-hmm.
always lost, like you don't know what to do or
Yeah.
something like that. But I think personally, I've planned way back, not way back, like high school. I already
Oh.
envisioned, I already planned it. So I'm just taking the steps, like steps. Like yeah, at some point I am lost because there's a of course there's a time of doubt where you're like, oh, is this really what I want, or is this what I'm gonna go to, or is this
Mm-hmm.
gonna work, or stuff like that. But in my head, that's my goal, and that's what I'm trying to go for. Like that's why I didn't answer that because I personally um already thought of it during high school, and I think that's a
Mm-hmm.
good thing for you guys to be prepared.
Prepared.
Nothing is too late though. Like not because you don't know what to do when you finish high school and you're 18 and you don't know yet what to do. It doesn't mean like oh you're late back. Like maybe aunts or other parents or other uncles will say something, but they passed the age already. Like that's why they're saying that. But as long as you still have a plan for yourself, I think it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But like don't be like oh like leave it.
I advise that before you even turn 18, you should start like being more productive, being
Mm-hmm.
more organized and everything. That those two the
You have to
most.
have those habits, not just for the aesthetic or
No.
that like the clean that. But it's so
it
nice
it is
to have that
nice.
aesthetic. But it helps so much when you turn 18 because you have a lot in your life that you might not have time for yourself and you're not used to that much work.
Yes. That's why prepare. I'm
Yeah,
telling you right now.
mentally and physically and your routine.
Mhm.
Change your routine, like try waking up more early, doing more dishes. Time management is a huge thing.
Yes.
Time management.
If you stay the same, it's like you've been stuck in your teenage days, which is bad
Mm-hmm.
because you're not trying to change.
Yeah.
You're staying at the same place, doing the same mistake, doing everything the same.
Mm-hmm.
So I think everybody needs to change at some point
Yeah.
for the better.
Mm-hmm. You not choosing to change is you not growing. So the number wouldn't matter anymore. Even if you're 20 but you're still the same, then what's the point?
For- yeah.
Like imagine you're above 25 and you're still asking money. No, imagine you're above 22 and you're still asking your parents money.
Yeah.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
Not like I'm not judging you, but at the same time, I'm kind of am because you're an adult, and your whole life, your parents were supporting you. So why not, give it back to your parents as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I chose managing money because we're not fully working, we're
Yeah.
not fully employed. We're in college. So we only have part times, but we have so many things to spend on.
But before you turn 18, you're already learning, right?
Yeah, yeah.
From,
It's just because when you turn 18, there's more things you have to spend on papers,
yeah, that's the
our
thing.
college also. So it's so many spendings.
I suggest first, when you want to have a job, go for part time. That's all.
Like for starters.
Starters, yeah.
Yeah.
Full time, you'll get tired of your job right away.
Yeah. Mostly if you just turn 18, it's gonna be
Yeah.
over. Depends also. To some people, they really need money. So.
Yeah.
And also, I support having small jobs before 18, so you can prepare in a way, but don't like put yourself fully into it. Like me, before I turned
Mm-hmm.
18, I was teaching piano
Mm-hmm.
to a kid, and that was like a small like income in a way. But at the same time, it was fun because like I play piano, and teaching piano to a kid is like fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this kid, like
Yeah.
this kid's fun. That's why I enjoyed it. That's why, and it also taught
Benefit.
me. Yeah, it taught me in time managing because I had school. Then
Mm-hmm.
after that, I have to do this and I have to do that. So like it helped me organize my
Mm-hmm.
time. What's more important at 18? Following your passion or finding financial stability?
Passion, of course.
Yeah, I also said passion, but apparently, yeah, 53% said passion, then 47% said financial stability.
Well, it all depends on,
Where you're at. Yeah, and if you have a passion, maybe you don't have yet, that's why
yeah.
you're focused on finding financial. Okay, next. Which skill do you wish to have in your adulthood? Cooking skills, budgeting skills. Wait, budgeting skills is 58%, and then cooking skills 42. But actually, if you look at like the people, it's a lot who said cooking. I didn't expect it from them.
I want cooking also.
I don't know if they pick cooking because they can cook or they just want to cook more.
Mm.
But I chose budgeting. Yeah, again, money.
Angry.
So in your daily life, what do you want to have? With cooking, so you have food every day.
Yeah.
Because wait,
You're gonna be a mom. You're gonna...
my boyfriend said that cooking, he knows how to cook now.
Yeah.
But cooking is very helpful because um first of all, you don't have to go restaurants every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to have healthy food. And also, in the future, far, far future, when you have a family, you have to cook
Yeah.
for them. And it's just a good skill to have. Yeah. We love food. So,
But you chose budgeting, so.
because I can cook now.
But
Really?
still.
No, I love cooking. And I never really had a problem. Next, mostly cooking with you and people who I love, I enjoy it so much. Or when I cook it for someone, I enjoy it so much more
Same.
than like cooking for myself.
Yeah.
This or that. This is the part where I want to know why did you pick it. Okay. The
Yeah.
poll says save money or spend on experiences. And
I didn't press that.
You did.
Maybe I accidentally pressed that.
Okay. Well, 59% people said save money
Yeah.
and 41 said spend on experiences. Bro, I don't understand. Please explain. Why did you guys pick save money? And then the previous one that said about saving money, they didn't vote.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
okay, it's
they
fine.
got tricked.
It's because listen, we don't judge. I just want to know your side. Maybe I'll understand it more when I hear it or when I read it. So comment.
Maybe because they chose save money at first. Of course, they choose
It
another.
says that you voted save. Yeah, daw. I don't know. Maybe accidentally pressed it nga. I don't know.
No, maybe I accidentally
Accidentally
pressed it. No way, I'll spend it on experiences.
Look!
Really?
Maybe you, yeah, I don't know. Or you forgot about it.
Save money, of course.
Yeah, why? Why not spend on experience?
Ah.
Ah.
Why? What? I don't get.
Why did you? No, I just want to know why.
Oh.
I'm not judging anyone who said
Save money?
I'm just wondering how, like, why? Because I'm gonna say my side after.
I wanna build a house in Philippines.
Okay. For your parents.
I-
Or for yourself.
For myself, of
Oh,
course.
Why Philippines not here? Because you're gonna move out of this.
Yeah.
I also want to save money. That's why this past post I've been voting money. Anyway, I chose spend on experiences because imagine spending money, the basic, okay, the basic, spending money on food. You're spending for an experience, new food, new flavor. You're eating, it's an experience.
Yeah.
Another experience, traveling.
Yeah.
If you could spend money on traveling, why not?
Well, if you're,
Yeah, if yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Or trips like in an island.
Yeah.
It's fun to spend money on experiences.
For
The
me,
part where I said,
it depends. I'll save money when I want, and I'll
no, but
spend money when.
if you could nga, it's
Oh.
not literally if you have your money, the budget you have right now.
It says if you could
No, it just says this or that. You vote.
save money.
But if you could spend on travel experiences, you wouldn't.
If you could,
Yeah.
then of course.
Yeah. That also.
Yeah.
Okay. But we listen, we don't judge. I'm not judging you guys. It's just now I understand because she explained the side of save money.
I'm confused
Or
at
maybe,
first.
or maybe some people didn't know also that if you could.
Yeah.
part. But like, yeah, if you could, if I could, I would spend money on experiences because I wanna do anything and everything.
Since we're on our prime, we'd
Yeah,
wanna
we're
explore a
young.
lot of things.
Yeah, and experiences is so nice because you look back at it and you're like, that's worth it. Like, imagine you spend on a house, then 10 years later they're gonna destroy it.
What?
No, like the money.
Okay.
Then imagine you save money to go Italy.
Yeah.
Or you go to island hopping. You look back at it and you're like, oh, those are good times. Like, worth it. You know what I mean? Okay, the last, this or that. Having a life plan or go with the flow.
Life
Also
plan.
same. I think you also voted wait, Paul.
Bless you.
You ruined it. I'm gonna
gosh.
cry.
Why are you crying?
No, you don't sneeze and then you put that fish up around here. Okay.
Because if you go with the flow, so if your friends do something that you don't want, but slowly, you're. Oh my god, guys, it's so loud. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think I got your mic. Let's change.
No! Okay,
Not everything. Go with the flow is like, for me, it's like. You go. You say it first.
Okay. I chose life plan because, as I mentioned earlier, I think it's better to have a plan ahead so you can have a path.
Mm-hmm. So you're advanced.
To have a direction. But I don't think it's good, but at the same time, it's not good when you do it too much, when you focus too much on the plan.
Yeah.
Because when it doesn't happen, you get so disappointed, you'll be so sad, you'll be mad. Like, I don't think you should have a plan but not put your whole life on it. It's just ideas. So if ever something happens, if something goes wrong or doesn't go that way, have a backup plan. Like, think of something. Don't be in the corner and be sad about it. Go with the flow. it's good, but sometimes it doesn't lead to some. It doesn't
It
lead
doesn't lead to
anywhere.
anything. It's like you're saying you just wanna have fun.
Also, you can make more mistakes, but you're more happy because it's go with the flow. You're not having a high expectation
Yeah.
and you're gonna be disappointed because having a plan, if you focus too much on it, you're gonna have high expectation and you're gonna be sad in the end. And then go with the flow is just like, oh, whatever. Whatever happens, happens. That type of thing.
Yeah.
I think one advice is just trust God, His plans. Like, have a plan, pray for it, and then trust. What's one thing you'd tell yourself in the past, like before you turn 18?
Hmm. Not to think that everything is your responsibility right away.
Mm.
That's what I believe. Because the moment I
Mm.
turned 18, I was like, oh shit, I have to be more serious in my life. Like, I have everything on me now, like responsibilities. There will be a point that I'll have my own house. I'll start making money for myself. Everything. I You shouldn't think ahead already.
Or I think you mean that you pressured yourself too much
Yeah.
in a very high expectation of
Yeah.
being 18 because it's
Mhm.
like 18 is like a big deal
Yeah.
to everyone mostly. But sometimes to other people who turn 18, they're like, okay, what happened now? It's very
Maybe
nonchalant.
it's because of the people around you.
Mm.
They'll start pressuring you that you're 18. You should do this. You should do that. When they're not supposed to be doing that to you.
Mm. Like they
That's why,
pressured you
yeah,
long. Ah.
that's all.
Me, what I would tell myself before I turned 18, the world is so big to be focusing in one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I remember before 18, our world was school. Not the world, like we don't love school. Or most of us hated it or something. Like depends on the school. Sometimes you love it, sometimes you don't. It depends on your teachers and your classmates. But or some people just don't like studying, so I don't know. That's your thing. Um like that was our routine. 8 a.m. go there, do this, go home, think of school again. You have homework, you have exam, go there, go there. Once you leave school, it's like, okay, what am I gonna focus on now? Which leads us back to the direction in life, the one that we just had. So I think always, as you said, be productive. Think of something to do, habits. So you don't just focus on one thing and then get lost when you turn 18.
Mm-hmm.
Not everything goes to plan. Because before I turned 18, I talked with other ates, I don't know, older friends who
Mm-hmm.
are like, who finished already college or who finished high school. Like basically they're 19, no, 20 above.
Yeah.
Max 22, 23. I didn't talk to like older ones like 27. No. Most of them always told me that they had this plan, they did it, and then they end up not doing it. And then they said that they did this plan, they didn't fully finish it because they realized they didn't like it, so they cut it off. I had a hairstylist who,
Ah,
yeah,
yeah.
we were talking, because of course, when you're fixing your hair, you're not gonna be like sitting only. So they asked me, what course are you taking? I said nursing and stuff like that. And then they said that they also took nursing,
Mm-hmm.
but, and they also finished it apparently. I don't know, maybe I understood it wrong. And when they went to the hospital, they realized that it wasn't for them.
Yeah.
And I asked them, why? Like, what happened? What made you stop? And they said that they didn't want to ruin it for me because mine was to be a nurse, like to be in the healthcare. And they said that they didn't know how to explain it, and they gave a warning like, oh, don't follow, don't, not because I did this you should do it. They said that imagine, be you want to be a soldier but you don't want to kill people.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're a soldier, you have to kill. But something like that. That's the only way they explained it to me. They didn't say anything else. So I was like,
I
okay.
was I was shocked also when I heard that from you. I didn't expect they were taking nursing course and they ended up being
Hairstylist. But they
hairstylists.
said that they enjoy and they love what they're doing now. So that's what
Yeah.
matters.
I'm happy for
Passion.
them.
Yeah. And then another person told me that they finished this course. Let's say, for example, I'll make an example. Let's say they finish architect.
Mm-hmm.
Just an example. Interior design, let's say.
Yeah.
And they finished it, but it didn't hit, like, they didn't like it. I don't know, they couldn't find where to put that into, like, the real world, like,
Yeah.
where to apply or what to do with that certificate, let's say.
Yeah.
And so they took a after finishing that course, they took a break, and then they realized what they really wanted, and that was like culinary. For example, they realized that they're good at cooking and they love cooking, so they went culinary. That's an example, by the way. So not everything goes to plan, like, that's, which is kind of scary, but that's how life is.
Everything takes time.
Yeah, yeah, and expect plot twists, like,
Yeah, plot twist.
because you never know. Just trust God, because we're both religious, so
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, this is this or that, and we're gonna talk about it. Move out at 18 or stay with family.
Oh, stay with family. Why
Same.
the moment you turn 18 you're gonna move out?
Yeah,
Depends.
that's what everyone thinks. Because you're 18, you have free access.
Freedom.
Yeah, you have freedom. But in reality, you check your pockets, you're actually broke. But at the same time, I heard this quote, and apparently her dad says it, that as long as your parents are alive, spend time as much as you can, spend time with them.
Yeah. He says that a lot.
And I think that's true, because all your 18 years of life, they were the ones there, and then all of a sudden you want to ditch them. Like, that's kind of sad to think about it, even as much as you want to experience freedom also.
Yeah.
But the time will come when you can actually experience.
Yeah. Don't just move out. It takes a lot of courage.
Yeah. Taking more risks or playing it safe.
What do you mean by taking more risk?
Like trying more things, maybe.
Hmm.
What is that?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
I think depends on on the person's personality. Like, let's say you're an introvert. Of course, you're not gonna be able to take risk as
Yeah.
much.
No.
But I think taking risks, that's my opinion. What about yours?
Taking risk?
Yeah. Because at
Well-
least you tried. Like, when you think when the future will come and you look back at it, you'll be like, at least I tried. Or like, oh, that was risky, but at least I tried. Yeah.
I think taking risk also. Well, it depends on what you're trying to take risk on.
Yeah. Because if it's something dumb, then don't do it.
Don't.
Okay. Oh, working while studying or focusing on education? Dun, dun, dun. That's like us right now. Like, we're thinking which one to do.
For
But
me,
I think we both agree working while
while
studying. I think it's, yeah.
you can't always depend on your parents. You need to learn to do things by yourself.
Yeah. And it's not bad to have a part-time while studying. Like, some people think about it as like a low position or a low thing.
Yeah.
But everything starts from down to go up.
Yeah.
And people just want up. Okay, that's good naman. At least you have a high dream, but it's not bad. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not
Yeah.
bad to have a low beginning or starting. It's just a base, and slowly you can go up.
Yeah.
And the more experiences, the better. You can get a better job
That's how
opportunity.
idols start. They
Low.
start from low to high,
Yeah.
and not everything goes high.
And also look at your parents. Like, their work is not a high work. So
High
for you, yeah,
position,
high
yeah.
position work. So for you to say that a basic, let's say waiter is like a bad thing. So what about your parents? Like, how are you looking at them cleaning house? I'm not saying it's bad thing. I'm just saying to the people who are saying that, like, think about it also.
Yeah.
Because our parents are working hard for us. I'm not saying that it's a bad job. It's a good job.
Yeah.
But the fact that you're gonna look down on waiters and then you're not gonna look down on cleaners, like, that's kind of unfair also.
Mm.
So there's nothing to look down on as long as you actually
Mm.
you gain money from it. So
Yeah.
end of the day, you have money. It's not something bad.
It's not something bad.
Yeah, it's
At least
okay.
you
Yeah,
gain experience.
yeah. No, it's a good mindset to have a big dream. I'm not
Mhm.
saying it's bad. It's just don't look down on people.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, because some people are like shy or they don't choose to do this job because it's a low position and blah 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 blah. But it's not bad as long as you're trying to, mostly if you're trying to help your parents, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Focusing on education is good, but us personally, we want to help our parents and not just depend on them because we're literally, she's 8, 19, like young adults, so we should also start learning responsibilities. Travel young or build a career first? Yeah, I like both.
Same. I like both.
For real.
Travel young first and then career.
Yeah, because there's a video. I don't know if I want to insert it here, but it's so good. It's saying about life.
Roughly around here, we start to work. And we work. We keep working all the way until we're 65 years old. So as you can see, that is most of your life. So it is very important to spend this time doing something that you love. Being a kid is nice. Retiring is nice. But what about the years in between? These should not be just a write-off and just waiting for Friday. Just get through it. Can't wait till retirement, because once those years are gone, they're gone. What I'm saying is, if you're working at a job that you hate, just for a paycheck, then you need to make a change in your life.
Based on the question, travel young or build a career first, that video like gives us a lesson.
Shows a perspective of not wasting the time of your life.
Yeah, that having fun is important.
At some point also.
Yeah, like you should know the limits.
Yeah, the limits.
We always say limits also in the friendship.
Yeah.
Know your limits.
Well, everything needs balance in life. Not everything.
And how do you call it? A borderline.
Yeah. Not everything goes the way you want.
Yeah. Now that's it for our second podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed.
And thank you so much for reaching until the end of this video. And thank you so much for participating
In our polls
Yeah.
in Instagram, and we'll put the Instagram name here so you guys can follow and participate also in our future podcasts.
We'll be posting new polls again
Yes.
on Sunday or Saturday. We'll be posting new polls again soon. And
Yes.
I hope you guys stay tuned.
Yeah. Make sure to like if you enjoyed, and if you have anything to add on or to correct or anything, just say. If you have a comment down below, and subscribe for more podcasts. And yes,
Please give us comments that we could answer.
yes. Oh yeah,
the
if you
next
guys, yeah.
podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.